Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now today at CB Active Traveler, we're making ginger caramels. One of the most popular caramel flavors at CB's Caramel Company. It was the most often requested, a bestseller, and they're really not that hard to make. You just gotta focus and be free of distraction for about an hour. I still like to make them for gifts for my friends and family. The star, of course, is ginger, and I get 8 ounces of fresh squeezed ginger juice from Whole Foods, where they have those industrial-sized juicers, you know. Now, if you have your own, you can make it at home. Got my ginger juice from Whole Foods.
You know, you can smell that place all the way from the freeway.
Now let's go home and make the candy. Okay, simple ingredients, easy to obtain other than the juice. Now the key to making caramels, guys, is all in the prep. You'll want to measure your ingredients out beforehand. Line your 8 by 8 inch square pan with parchment paper. You'll notice I put 2 crossways. Get a candy thermometer. Everything right there at the ready. Now the first thing is the ginger juice reduction. Take half of the juice, or 4 ounces, and over medium heat, and of course watching it very closely, reduce the juice by at least half. It takes a few minutes, but don't turn your back. As I said, it reduces very quickly, and what you're left with is a concentrated ginger impact that we're going to set aside and add it in at the end. It's about a tablespoon, a little more. Onto the caramels. In a heavy bottom saucepan, over medium to medium high heat, add the remaining 4 ounces of ginger juice and a stick of unsalted butter. Give it a stir. Add the sugars, the granulated and the brown. Give those a quick stir. Then the liquids, the heavy cream and the light corn syrup. Combine. Alright, now you're good to go. So, the key to making these is to stand there for about 20-25 minutes with your undivided attention, and as you can see, stirring pretty consistently, while the water in the butter and the cream, it'll steam and evaporate, while at the same time the sugars will magically melt and thicken to form this incredible candy. My favorites. You'll see it's going to get very steamy. I had to switch cameras at this point to get a decent shot. So watch the time lapse as it slowly reduces and thickens while stirring fairly constantly, as you don't want it to burn. Sorry, that's a bad shot of me clipping on the candy thermometer and stirring until it beeps, which means it's about 3 degrees below 242 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the desired temperature. Now watch and see how it's reducing and thickening as I can constantly stir. There goes the beep, at which time we're now going to add in the reduction that we made at the beginning. It's going to steam up as well. Don't worry. Just going to continue to stir until it and continue to cook as well, until it comes back up to 242 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, if you don't have a candy thermometer, use the old-fashioned water test, which you'll see I'm doing here. You take a little, you put it in a bowl of ice-cold water, and if it forms to your desired consistency, you're good to go as well. Remove the thermometer. Remove it from the heat and pour into your prepared pan. Guys, be extremely careful. This stuff is so hot. If you get any on your skin, seriously, there goes your skin. 2 to 3 minutes. Let it sit, and then I'll sprinkle on some flaky sea salt over the top with the camera in the shot. I'd like to thank the Academy. And I'll let it set until firm, about an hour or 2, depending upon your room temp. Lifting it out of the pan once cooled, and using an oiled pizza wheel or a chef's knife, you can cut them into strips, and then bite-sized pieces, or whatever you fancy. It's your world. wrapping them in cellophane by placing the piece in the lower third, wrapping one end toward you and the other end away from you. You know, that's how they do it in the store. Remember that I Love Lucy episode where her and Ethel were wrapping candy? Let her roll! So funny. So there you have it. The best candy ever. You ever had those ginger chews, the ones they sell in the store? Well, trust me, these are buttery better, with quite the kick from the pure ginger essence. I'm going to unwrap one and show you the texture. Chewy ginger goodness. That's right. Thumbs up. Now, they're mostly sugar, so I recommend eating them in moderation. Yeah, they store in an airtight container for a really long time. And thanks to my friend Val, who was the inspiration for this candy. Listen, I hope you guys make these and enjoy them. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.